Year 7. This lesson is your history lesson for the week, and it's all about interpretation. In this short video, I'm just going to run through the format of the lesson so you know what to expect. Very similar to geography the other day as well. Whenever you see one of these symbols, okay, that is a voice recording. Please click on the voice recording if it doesn't play automatically and listen to what I say. Work your way through the slides. As I've said, this is all about interpretation. The warm-up is a reminder about what we were doing before Easter. And you might remember we were learning about King John and the Magna Carta. So there is a link to the YouTube Horrible Histories video, which we watched together before Easter, but I'm sure you'll enjoy watching it again to remind yourself about King John and the barons and why the barons were angry with King John and how they forced him to sign the Magna Carta. Following on from the warm-up, listen to this explanation about interpretation and how, as historians, we have to know about interpretation and opinion, and we need to consider this whenever we are looking at historical evidence or historical sources. And then, as you go through the next few slides, there are some historical sources about King John. So all the time you need to be thinking about interpretation or opinion. This will help you to decide whether you can trust the source, whether it's reliable, consider where they are getting their information from, and whether they have any reason to write something that is untrue. So there are some more sources here for you to look at and think about whether we can trust them. And then finally, sources E and F, okay, which give you another opinion or interpretation about King John, which you might find quite surprising. After that, it's over to you. So if you go on to the next slide, this here is a link to a Google form. So if you click on the link, it will open up a worksheet for you to complete. It's a little like a comprehension. You need to have read the sources and then you can answer the questions. Some of them are multiple choice. Some of them are short answer, one-word answers. Some of them are slightly longer answers. Okay, go through it carefully, don't rush, and think about your answers before you write them or click on them. And then when you submit at the end, you should get immediate feedback on how you've got on. Do look at the responses to see what you should have put in case you got any wrong, okay, and that will help you to progress. After that, if you've still got time, then there are some other historical figures here, famous people: Oliver Cromwell, Emmeline Pankhurst, Richard III, who've all had this same misrepresentation or being represented in different ways throughout history. So you can click on one of these three links, whoever takes your fancy, and see if you can find out the different ways in which they've been interpreted, and just write some notes about the different ways in which they've been interpreted, and take a photo of your work, or if you've done it on the computer, you can simply attach the document to these slides, and then you are done. So following on from that, you will find you're at the last slide. This is just a reminder to attach any documents or photos of your work and to hand in the assignment, and then add any comments or questions so that I can see how you found it, how you're getting on. I look forward to seeing how you get on, and I look forward to seeing your work.